Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your February 2022 reading. I'm going to do a few different spreads for you today. First, I'm going to do a general love reading forecast and a horseshoe spread. That should be, good for singles and couples people. Then I will do a one-on-one relationship spread. I'll read it as a romantic relationship, but you could interpret it as any kind of relationship as you want. I will pull some oracle cards from Spirit to get a bird's eye view of the situation. I will pull some oracle cards from a person if you're out of touch with them and you're wondering what they're thinking. I will then pull some sex oracle cards to liven up the mood. And finally, I'll do some angel oracle cards to just give you some general advice. I'm going to adjust this to the camera. Okay. I shuffled everything off camera, but I did it, for your viewing pleasure on camera once or twice. I don't like watching videos where they're shuffling for a few minutes. It's just like a waste of my time. Try not to do that, But yeah, just do it once for your viewing pleasure. Alrighty. I'm pulling these romance cards as like a temperature check. Don't take them as advice at this point. Alright, Sagittarius. So we got the Chariot in reverse in your we got your past, present, future 3 to 4 months out. We got you in a nutshell. We got your environment, we got your hopes and or your fears, and we got your 12th month outcome. So we got the Chariot in reverse in your past. We got Pegasus, nature, and we got playfulness. I almost feel like you might have released your inner beast, if that makes sense. Yeah, because there's a light and a dark side of this Pegasus. He can be pretty brutal, but he could also be a refined animal. It kind of feels like you just broke loose from whatever you were in and you kind of released your inner beast. You were starting to be playful, be flirty, wanting to have more sexual fun. We got the Chariot upside down though, so it looks like maybe you might have been kind of blocking yourself still, maybe pulling yourself in a few different directions, and it might have hindered your goal right there. So your present situation, we got the Ace of Swords reversed, we got Hercules, protector, and we got children. So it could be that there was a missed start or some sort of lie or omission of the truth that happened in your current situation that's affecting it. It could involve kids. It could be about a kid affecting your relationship. It could be that you're feeling that you need to defend the kids or defend the situation, defend yourself, using your strengths to take a stand and not be attacked. It's pretty weird. I meant this to be a romance reading. Let's see what comes up else. This is your future 3 to 4 months out. We got death reversed, we got festivities upside down, and we got codependency. So it's like something is trying to restart, trying to rise from the ashes, and it just can't. It could involve friends of the situation. They're trying to group together, and something's just not changing the way that you're hoping it can change. There could be a codependent relationship or addictions affecting a relationship. Perhaps instead of focusing on your love life, you might be helping someone that has to deal with addiction. It could be you. I mean, you could have addiction, but I mean, my guess is it's someone else, since you have this kind of friends and family gathering. This is you in a nutshell, Sagittarius. We got the Nine of Cups, and we got feelings upside down, both upside down. So it looks like you're feeling not quite happy. You have a lot of the things you want, but it's not making you happy. It's not emotionally hitting where you want it to be. Oddly enough, you do feel like you're drowning in your emotions, and it's not the emotions you want to feel. Something might sound sweet on the surface level, but once you get pulled down deep, it's not what you expected, and it just hurts you more than anything. The cups are also a cup of emotion. Perhaps there's just too many emotions around you that you don't want to deal with. Alright, we got your environment. The environment is not something you can directly control, but it can affect your choices. For example, if it's raining outside, you'll either need to put on a raincoat or decide not to go out. You can't stop it from raining, though. So it looks like there's a lot of choices and confusion around in your friends and romance circles right now. Not exactly conducive to romance. It looks also like someone might be trying to patch things up within your circle, trying to relate, trying to understand each other. It almost looks like maybe one of your friends might be begging for forgiveness, and that's not exactly something that is good for you trying to get your romance fires going. Okay, we got your hopes and or your fears. So it looks like you're hoping everything's going to happen just the way it's supposed to happen. You're hoping it's going to work in divine time and divine place. You're hoping it's going to happen with ease. The Wheel of Fortune is also the card of Jupiter, so that is your ruling planet. So you're hoping for things to work out in the long run. It looks like you're fearing that you might not. I was gonna say you might not get to travel, but this is supposed to be a romance reading, so let me see what this could be. I guess you're fearing that someone might pass you by, because there's this kind of road in here, and this guy, Hermes is standing here. So it's almost like maybe you're worried that an opportunity might pass you by, you might get missed. Month outcome. So if you were feeling in a rut, this, upright would be the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords would be like a rock bottom card, but it's like you finally crawled out of that rut. It looks like in 12 months you're going to be feeling really sexy, really attractive. People might be like taking a double take and honking at you when you're walking down the road. So that's always fun. It looks like people might be wanting to court you and express love. They might be like trying to ask you on dates at that time, which makes sense because now that you finally got out of the rut, you're opening up your shell. People could see you and they like what they see. Alright, so let me pull these together, shuffle them, and do your one-on-one spread. Okay, yeah, I shuffle these off camera. I'll do it once on camera for your viewing pleasure. So this is your one-on-one relationship spread. It could actually be any relationship type if you want. I will read it as a romantic relationship, but feel free to translate things as you need to. Shuffle it. Okay, so typically on the left side is you, the current, and on the right side is the person you were thinking of. Translate these meanings to a different relationship, but I'll read it as romantic. We got your past shared energy, present shared energy, and future shared energy. Well, okay. Overall, it's probably not looking the way you want it to look, but, you know, it is what it is. So we got the Chariot in reverse, and we got Prometheus cunning. So it feels like maybe you don't know which direction to go in life right now. You want to go left, you want to go right, and because you can't make a choice, you're just not going anywhere, you're stuck. Prometheus cunning. Prometheus has two parts of him. One, he gave humans fire, but two, he stole fire. He befriended Zeus, and with the malicious intent in stealing the fire from the gods, and it upset Zeus. That was like the one power that they had that they didn't want to give up. So there could be like you might have like an ends justifying the means right now. You could be kind of sneaking, a sneaking factor, trying to figure something out. You're trying to, maybe you think what you're doing is for the greater good, and you might be cutting some corners in that pursuit. Then we got over here your person. We got the Hermit in reverse and Psyche doubtfulness. Well, the Hermit generally is about going within to find enlightenment. This is in reverse, so I would say maybe they have found enlightenment. They found what they were seeking after they took a break. Psyche is a card of, well, Psyche and Eros are a couple in love, and she doesn't believe that someone could love her so much, and she decides to cheat on him. It hurts Eros deeply, but eventually they get back together because his passion for her is so strong that he can, he has to be with her no matter what. If she didn't doubt his love in the first place, then they wouldn't have gone through the trauma. So, I mean, this person might be feeling that their love were doubted, or they might be doubting love itself. There could be some sort of air of infidelity, or even just an emotional affair kind of floating around. We got past shared energy. So when the Lovers is in reverse, that typically looks like a breakup to me. So, I mean, it looks like there could have been a breakup, a separation. It looks like someone probably said something stupid. They didn't mean to say it. Something was spurted out. Yeah. They might have wanted you to trust them, and, maybe you weren't trusting the situation. Maybe they were hoping that you would trust them no matter what, or they trusted you, or you trusted them. But yeah, something didn't work out the way you wanted it to be, and there's like a separation. Separation or no sex, or you're definitely not on the same page right now. Sorry, in the past. Okay. So, in the present shared energy between you guys, it looks like there's an emotional new beginning. You might be trying to start things over, start things fresh, start with a clean slate. You might feel like you're trying to write your own destiny, to fix things up. It does look like there's some sort of religious factor that's contributing. Perhaps one of you guys is atheist and one is spiritual, or maybe you have different religions, different practices. You're not on the same page, and that does seem to be affecting you guys, that you can't agree. So this is the future shared energy. Well, it does look like you have some heartache in the future. Yeah, one or both of you guys might be leaning on one of your friends to try to talk things out and have an ear to cry on. It does look like one of you might be trying to flirt with one another, trying to spark things back up, but it might just not be enough at that time. the heart might hurt too much to get any spark going. There could even be a falling out, like maybe like a social event, a party or dinner, something happens where you can't go. It hurts too much because you might see that other person there. So next I will pull some cards from Spirit to get a bird's eye view of the situation. Sometimes the way you see it or they see it might be a little biased. So we'll see what Spirit has to say about the situation here. And I did shuffle these off camera, but I'm just going to do them once or twice for you for your viewing pleasure. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius, you got some interesting cards up here. So when the cards are reversed, I see that as like maybe the opposite of blocked, or it could be to the extreme in the positive case. So we got marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. It's in reverse, and we did see that the lover is broken up, so I'm going to say there could be trouble in the marriage. We got trust. It is safe for you to trust the situation. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart. True love. This is emotional and physical. Sorry, I can't read it upside down. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Children. Children are important to this partnership. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So, you got some tense stuff going on, Sagittarius. So if it is a twin flame union, those are very intense romantic entanglements. They're not very easy. And that's why it could be so hard to get over whatever pain has gone through. You felt. Normally, if you're wanting to fix a twin flame relationship, the best way to do that is to fix yourself, because you guys reflect the same energy. So if you fix yourself, then your twin will fix themselves. They have to raise up to your level. And we did have children in your other spread, so it could be that somehow the children are needing to be protected, or being thought of in the situation. Yeah, but I mean, it looks like the marriage can be on the rocks. You might be worried about divorce. But, I mean, if they give this apology, then you might have the chance to rethink that. And it looks like it will come your way. Alright, let me pull some cards from your person. These are cards from your person, so they're not necessarily the truth. They're just, what's in their opinion. Okay. I am sorry I left while you were still young. It could just be I'm sorry I left. Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know what comes next. I am not available. I know I was a distraction from your pain. You didn't imagine it. I hope you're happy for me. I'm waiting for an apology. I miss seeing you. I am with you all the time. I want to be more than friends. So it could be the case where maybe you thought you could break up or dissolve a union, and you thought maybe you could just be friends, but they're saying that they want to be more than friends. They can't watch you date other people. It hurts them too much. They do miss seeing you. It seems like they're unavailable though. They're saying I'm waiting for an apology, which is interesting because the other one said the apology was coming to you, so I'm not sure if they're waiting for the apology to come from them or come to them, but it seems like they expect it to come from them. Sorry, to come from you. Perhaps you saw something and you might have tried to rationalize it, saying you imagined it, it's all in your head, and you tried to like brush it off and not believe what you saw, but I mean, they're saying no, it was what you thought it was. They could be apologizing for leaving you in the relationship, because by cheating you, they kind of energetically left you. Kind of a lot of cards wanting to come out towards this end. I wasn't meaning to get that many. Okay. So it is a lot of cards, so maybe not everything will sync up to you, but hopefully you'll get what you need from this. I hurt you too much. I don't trust you. I held back. I'm intense. We think alike. I am busy with family. At first I read that just I am with family. You give me a spiritgasm. I need BDSM. It could even be that they feel like they need to be punished. I told you the truth. I am testing your boundaries. I want to marry you. And it could be maybe they want to stay married to you if you're already married and thinking divorce. You are so creative. I will come forward to you. I regret what I did not say. I won't change. We have different spiritual beliefs. And you did have that religious conflict in your present situation. I am not an option. They might think that they're not worthy of being an option, or they could be insulted that you're considering different suitors and they're just one of the many choices. They feel like they might want to be like the lead choice, not competing. You are better off without me. Can you stand me? I don't have those feelings for you. Put a ring on it. So again, there was another one that said Mary. So you kind of got a wide spread of things going on. It seems like you kind of might be dealing with a stubborn person. They might feel like they're hard to get along with. They do feel like they're spiritually connected to you, even if they deny spiritual, things when they're, in the waking world. They're not sure if you could put up with their attitude. They know they're hard to get along with. They also know they hurt you. Yeah, it's kind of related. Okay, so let me put these to the side. Alright, so, it will lighten the mood here. I'll pull some of my Eros Kiss cards. So these are the Sex Tarot cards, or the Sex Oracle cards, to give you an idea of what you and or your partner wants, if you are willing to invite your partner's opinions into this reading. Um, it's a general reading, so I mean, everything might not hit with you. Hopefully most of them do, because I mean, it is meant for Sagittarius. It's already filtered down to 1 out of 12 for you. Alrighty. So I got kind of a little more cards than I expected, but okay, we got Romance Me, Crime or Passion, Rape Fantasy, Hands Off, Sex Me, Loving, Make Movie. Actually, I was almost wanting to read these upside down ones as maybe one's from you and one's from them, or one's hidden. I think it makes it too complicated. Go Slow. We got BDSM again. Flowers and Chocolates. Put a ring on it. So dress up, go to school. Bareback. Call Me God Goddess. Tease Me. Dancing. Spiritual Connection. Here it is. Okay, so between one or both of you guys, it looks like there is a kind of romantic, sentimental side to what you want. You want to be wined and dined, given flowers and chocolates throughout the day. You might even want them to sext you and kind of build it up. Kind of all related. Yeah, one of you guys might like to be teased, like, you know, given something but then not gone all the way and stopped. So that power play might be something that one of you guys likes. Some of you guys might have the want to just dress up and go out and have fun dancing, or be dressing up privately too once you're done wearing lingerie and doing like a private dance for one of each other. It does look like they have a spiritual connection, or wanting a spiritual connection, not just a physical connection. One of you guys might like the risk, or just the feeling of being bareback, of being natural. One of you guys might have a teacher fantasy, or they might be asking you or them to go to sex school. I know the adult shop called the Love Shack in San Antonio has virtual events now that there's the pandemic, where they have different topics like cunnilingus, fellatio, polyamory. So you could try to join one of those through Eventbrite if you wanted to learn more different ways of being. Even if you don't agree to it or use it, it'll still help you expand your mind. It looks like one of you guys might be interested in making a movie. Maybe they want to be watching it, or they want to capture the moment. It looks like someone wants to be taken control of, or surrender control to someone else. Part of that is like they might completely trust that you won't hurt them, but they want to kind of get the thrill of what might happen. It looks like one of you wants to be called God or Goddess, one of you wants to be a Master, and one of you wants to be a Submissive. And this generic BDSM card could be anything within that field. Okay, so we got that. Let me pull some Angel Oracle cards for you and see what kind of advice we got. Just shuffle this again. Alrighty, for you Sagittarius, you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Yeah, so if something is making you feel bad or something is making you feel good, lighthearted, that's a pretty good indicator if you should do it or not. Something makes you excited or makes you apprehensive, don't do or do it, because you're just going to get more of it. Increase support. Oh, that's a weird one. Apophyllite. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. I've actually never heard of that stone before. It's a green stone. I'm not sure how expensive it is. But yeah, you could wear another green stone if you need a substitute, so you could have a physical reminder of the increased support that you have. And we got let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe you're trying to force an apology from someone, you just gotta wait for them to give it, because it's actually better. It'll feel better if they give it voluntarily versus you trying to get it out of them. It won't feel the same. Be forced to happen. And we got Athena Wisdom. Not as long. Alrighty. So we got the myth. Zeus feared that his first wife, Metis, who was name means wisdom, would bear a son who would overthrow him. Zeus swallowed Metis when she was pregnant with Athena. Despite his effort, Athena sprang fully grown from Zeus's head, dressed in her war armor and shimmering gold, holding a sharp spear. Athena is the virgin goddess of wisdom and appears in many myths, planning strategies for war and guiding heroes towards their goals. Her ability to see things from a higher perspective allows her to choose the best course of action. Athena and Poseidon competed to become the patron deity of what would become Athens. Poseidon created a spring that brought water and trade, but it was salty and not good to drink. Athena created a domesticated olive tree, which gave the Athenians food, wood, and oil. Her gift was by far the wiser and more fruitful choice. She became the patron of the Athens, which was named in her honor. This example illustrates how Athena used her ability to see the bigger picture to achieve the desired outcome. The message. Athena represents the clarity and balance of mind. It may be time for you to stop and take stock of your life. You may need to put your feelings aside and closely review your current situation. You may need to journal, meditate, or go for a long walk in order to obtain clarity. Athena helps heroes win battles, but only through intelligence, clarity, foresight, and wisdom. This is the time to be smart, and wisdom only comes when the heart and the mind are in balance. If you feel muddled, overwhelmed, or frustrated, it is time to stop engaging in the dramas of your exterior life so that you can see what is really occurring and discover how to move forward and defeat monsters of your inner life. This is a time to face yourself calmly and honestly so that the guiding light of clarity can see you through the next phase of your life. Alrighty, so I guess I'll do this one last thing. If you have a question of when something will happen, I'll pull 2 cards. You can ask 2 questions, A and B, or you could pick between the A and B for a single question. That's up to you. So I'll go ahead and pull the cards. If you need more time to think of your question, go ahead and pause it, but I'll just go ahead and pull the cards. Okay, so we got A, June, and we got B, January. Alrighty, thank you, Sagittarius, for sticking around with me and getting your reading. If you liked it, if it helped you at all, click on the like button if you wish, and subscribe, and you'll get the video for the next month. Alright, thank you.